Hello. Notice we have some intense music. This is going to be a challenge, for sure. This week, we're against Lyric. Now, in my personal opinion, I am the most scared of Lyric in this entire league. Why? Well, So, I would consider myself to have arguably the strongest team. I think Lyric is up there in contention. Their team consists of Mega Tyranitar, Solgaleo, Mamoswine, Whimsicott, Jolteon, Durant, Hitmontop, Clefairy, Reshiram, Snorlax, Quillfish, and Dusclops. It's got an incredible fast mode, a really good slow mode, with Snorlax and even Tyranitar. Great support in Clefairy, Hitmontop, even Tailwind support with Whimsicott, fast offensive threats with Jolteon and Durant. Incredible type coverage across the whole team, and some incredibly potent threats. Mega Tyranitar is nothing to scoff at, Solgaleo is definitely nothing to scoff at, and Reshiram is a nuke button when it needs to be, excuse me. So, we may be 4-0 and Lyric may be 3-1, but Lyric's not someone I'm taking lightly. So, we have probably the first time I'm doing a very different set of strategies in an attempt to try something different to make things a bit more challenging for them, sorry. So, what are we bringing? It's finally time. I have been saying Trick Room is an option on Lunala for so long, and we're finally doing it. So, Lunala is Trick Room this week. We have a Trick Room mode. If you notice, we have a Scavalier, and because I don't want to try and outspeed some of their things, because it's really annoying. Reshiram and Kyogre speed type, and Lunala and Solgaleo speed type. But they also have a lot of fast offensive threats, and they do have a Trick Room mode, but their Trick Room mode I think is a little bit on the weaker side compared to my own, which is where I'm hoping to shine with this. So, as for calcs, Sunsteel Strike. So the defensive calcs are for the following. So a Sunsteel Strike from a Adamant Max Attack Solgaleo does a max of 22.6%. That then breaks my Shadow Shield, and a Jolly Max Attack Mega Tyranitar Crunch with the Colbur means I live to make sure I can get off Trick Room. I will die to Sandstorm, but I will live to see Trick Room go up. This Lunala is actually slower than a no-speed Mega Tyranitar as well. So, yeah. Yeah. I think this offensive EVs for a reason. Yeah, this Focus Blast will one-shot a 4 HP, 4 special defense Mega Tyranitar that's in Sand. So, yeah. Also, for reference, if the Shadow Shield isn't broken, Crunch is going to do a max of 38% on from Jolly Mega Tyranitar. So, yeah. Yeah, we're bringing Trick Room this week. We're bringing what can only be described as one of my favorite modes of any team, Trick Room Tailwind, which you'll get to see a little bit later, because obviously Tailwind isn't on Lunala, but something else does get it. So a Moongeist Beam is just going to be the one shot. It's just going to be what it is, but it's not, for once, not my Z-move user, because I need this thing to actually take hits from Tyranitar. So, yeah. Kyogre. It's got the Z-move this time. I could not afford to choice this thing. There is a potential Hitmontop with Wide Guard. I cannot lock myself in. I want Protect. Mystic Water wasn't good enough, and I think the Z-move here is going to be very valuable. I don't believe I have any calcs for it, but I was calcing enough thing. Oh, the main one I remember, actually, was in Sand. So if T-Tar comes into Kyogre, Z-Water will still kill Mega T-Tar in Sand. So the other thing I think as well was the speed. This outspeeds Mamoswine, but as a result, it's slower than Reshiram and it's slower than a couple of other things actually. What's it slower than? It's slower than Solgaleo as well. And there's a lot of the other faster things like Durant and Jolteon. Jolteon could easily come this week just because of Thunder Spam. So, that's part of the reason why I want a Trick Room mode. Kyogre is probably coming on both modes of this team. The other one that would be coming on both modes of the team will be Incineroar. So, let's talk a little bit about Trick Room. We are Figgy Berry Escavalier. I was going to Assault Vest for this thing, but then I thought about it and I was like, there's nothing that giving it an Assault Vest would I actually want to do with it. So, and I didn't want to choice it because there were too many different things I needed to hit. The calcs were good, but not good enough. They weren't warranted. And Life Orb was really tempting, but Life Orb kind of needed to be somewhere else this week. So, here we are with Scavalier. Standard kind of Megahorn Iron Head knockoff drill run. It hits things hard. It hits things real hard. Blaziken, part of the fast mode of the team. Flare Blitz, Superpower, Rock Slide, Protect. It has enough speed to outspeed, I think, everything? Not everything, I don't think. I think it outspeeds Whimsicott +1. And the thing's just going to be hitting like an absolute truck. Made it a Life Orb, number 30 HP, dumped the rest in defense, and max attack. This thing is going to hopefully be my main way to just nuke Solgaleo. Incineroar. Got the Assault Vest in the end because Assault Vest Incineroar is Assault Vest Incineroar. I didn't actually do that many calcs this week, just because I was... Something playing in the GSC kind of taught me is sometimes you don't always need, and last week for that matter, you don't want to do every calc under the world. Because obviously last time it could have very easily cost me. So I kind of chose to keep calcs a little bit more minimal. But for the things that kind of need defensive calcs, oh boy howdy. One of the main ones though, if it's an offensive fast Mega Tyranitar, so it's 4 HP 4 defense Mega Tyranitar, low kick kills. A modest max special attack Draco Meteor from Reshiram on this Assault Vest will do a maximum of 49.2%. And a Darkest Lariat into Solgaleo at max HP will do minimum of 50%. And a Rock Slide from a -1 Mega Tyranitar max attack against this Incineroar will do a maximum of 50.7%. Yeah. U-turn is to get out, Fake Out is there, obviously. We don't have fire coverage, but that's what Blaziken is for, if we need it. And last but not least, it's time for the Tailwind portion. We're actually bringing special Megaments. This was the only way I was one-shotting, Reshiram, actually. It outspeeds... I believe this outspeeds Reshiram, actually. So yeah, this outspeeds and will one-shot Reshiram with Draco. Flamethrower there is for coverage, and Hyper Voice is to hit things just generally. There's not that many flying weaks on the team. Flamethrower is actually really good for Solgaleo. It's going to be awkward against Mega Tyranitar, but yeah. This thing is here to Tailwind, and I didn't want to be walled against Solgaleo, so I chose not to have Protect. There's actually not that much Protect on the team this week. There's 3, but less than I usually have. Yeah. So, with that being said, I'm very scared. Message Luke, ask if they're ready. It is also, like, getting on for 1 in the morning for me. But I'm super pumped for this. I believe it is Lyric 1. Just double check the DC. Challenge sent. So I've already accepted it. GLHF. And I think it's time to switch this music up a bit, shall we? Because you know what's coming. If we've got this music, yeah. I'm not treating you lightly. I'm treating you like a champion, Lyric. Because you deserve it. So, what do we notice? Off the bat, we see the Hitmontop. No Solgaleo. That's the big thing to note here. It's the big thing to note. I'm a little surprised to see Mamo. I kind of want to try Fast Mode, but Fast Mode was really there for Blaziken. But also Resh is there. There's no way he brings Trick Room. I think I can get away with Trick Room. I'm going to go with my Trick Room. I'm going to go with my Trick Room mode here. It's Jolteon Hitmontop, so he was preparing for Lunala for sure. Yeah, so he can't fake out Lunala and stop it what it wants to do. Do I set up Trick Room here? Yeah. I'm gonna get Trick Room up, I'm gonna fake out, I think. Fakes out, it protects the Jolteon, we fake out the Hitmontop. And get our Trick Room up. So Lunala is actually slower than Jolteon. We know you're not, I don't think you get Scrappy. But we know you probably can't hit Lunala for a lot. Hitmontop's going to be more support, and even though I want to get Hitmontop down, I can't really do it in one turn, and I know the Jolteon can't protect. So I'm going to double the Jolteon. In comes T-Tar. And get a Scavalier in here for free. And now they get a Shadow Shield, which is really bad. Its cycling intimidates really well. I'm going to protect Switch. There's the Mega. We protect. Ooh, that's really good. That was really, really good. Go for the Rock Slide, and it misses Incineroar. That's huge. The T-Tar could protect. We haven't seen an item from this, so it may be AV. I'm going to Focus Blast and Fake Out. Ooh, that's really bad. Friend Guard's not something I calced for. I miss anyway. So Colber's not going to let me live now. They're playing this super well. I knew they would. So I'm going to do something extremely risky. I'm going to Focus Blast and I'm going to switch to Kyogre. Protects the Clefairy. Double protects. They were stalling at the last turn of Trick Room. You're really not making this easy, are you? Switches into him on top. Makes sense. Follow me. Spout doesn't take it out. Mega Cheetah comes back in. I think Fake Out comes onto Kyogre. So I want to. So I've got to plan my turns ahead. So Fake Out here. Either Rock Slide or Crunch. Escav takes that fine. Lunala's not that useful at this point, so I think letting Lunala go is fine. Maybe try and take it to Hitmon about. I am slower, but we'll see. Then we do protect Kyogre. Goes for the Wide Guard. Crunch, we eat the Color, but it ain't enough. We go to a Scav here. And because we have to win the game now, I'm expecting another Wide Guard. And I won't take the risk. Let's show him what he doesn't want to see. Ooh. CC's a Scav. Hitmontop goes down to Sand. And he can't take out both. Water Spout is more power still. Especially because it's single target. I don't think he was expecting the Hydro Vortex. I really don't. He also didn't bring any speed control. He didn't bring Tailwind. Okay, Cheetah down. We take game one. Ooh. My brain is fucking... I'm thinking. I'm big thinking. So last time I went... I actually forgot to keep that replay. So what was the lead? It was... Oh, it's okay. So Ment's just... But I had... Vincent. He really prepared for Kyogre there, which I respect. I'm going to mix it up for game 2. I'm going to go with my Fast Foe, but I don't really need Blaziken. So I'm going to go Lunala Kyogre, I think. So the thing goes with this Lunala is it will outspeed everything here in Tailwind, other than Jolteon. I have to lead into... normally I wouldn't lead into Incineroar here, but because of the fake out pressure from Hitmontop, I kind of have to lead... Wow! He leads Mamo. That's really good. That's really good. This double intimidate's actually really big. Getting speed control early would be nice, but I don't know how much it can end up mattering. I need to be careful with my Ments. I don't know if I want to Mega it immediately. I think I will, because I kind of need the damage. Unless I'm just setting up Tailwind. Yeah, because I'm faking out here. I think I'm going for Tailwind. It's either I Tailwind or I switch. No. Oh, what if it's Scarfed? I could see Lyric doing Scarf Mamo. I'm gonna Tailwind. Icy Wind for speed control. I didn't even think about Icy Wind for speed control, but that's really good. So this is probably Follow Me here. I can easily see us being Follow Me. So I'm going to make a really interesting play. No, it doesn't work, because Mence would switch and then, yeah, so it doesn't work. I can't lose Incineroar. I think Lunala is expendable. I'm just kind of expecting Follow Me Ice move. Or maybe even Follow Me Ground move. Does Mamo get high horsepower this gen? I don't know. Yeah, there's the Follow Me. Ice will crash onto Lunala, which does absolutely nothing. And then we can bring in Kyogre, which really threatens this Mamo. Well, could come in to switch in. I don't think a lot. We've only seen Ice Cold Crash. Could have Ice Shot, could have Protect, I'm not sure. I think getting rid of Clefairy would be quite nice. But I am slower, so I think I'm going to do this. Okay, that's going to die. It didn't. I'm glad to take out Jolteon while I can. But speed control is annoying. I only have one turn of Tailwind left. But interesting. So I'm gonna do an I'm gonna go Water Spout, switch to Mence. Yeah, I'm gonna Water Spout, switch to Mence. The reason why I'm doing this is to get the Intimidate onto Mamo, which I find way more value right now. Goes for the knockoff. Trying to break my Colbur. I think this is going to be last as T-Tar then. It's Resh. I need to save Mence then. So I'm going to Spout. I'm going to switch into an Incineroar. Helping Hand. Helping Hand Draco only did that much? That's crazy. Was it Scarfed? Oh wait, no, because speed drops and yeah. Actually, wait, I wasn't that faster than it. Right, yeah, no, this was never supposed to outspeed that. I'm really dumb. This is the weakest Water Spout of all time. I am just gonna Water Spout anyway, because I'm gonna fake out the Resh here. It flinches, we Water Spout, pick up the Clefairy KO. Rain stops. Kyogre, you have done your job perfectly well here. Misses the Focus Blast. I don't think that mattered that much. It just kind of looks bad. I am AV and max special defense. We're missing everything. It looks so bad. GG. Oh, Lyric, you gave me a scare. You really did. I really did think bringing T-Tar was the right play there. I think I adapted really well, honestly. Oh. Jeez, I'm actually so happy. Because Lyric was someone who I was super scared to go against. So, thank you very much, Lyric. Those were really good games. It was I like how we both missed focus blasts. God. But yeah. I don't know, I was actually really happy with this team. And yeah, well played to Lyric, and despite them only being 3-2 right now, I can see them making playoffs. I can see them winning their next 2 weeks easily. So, I respect you, Lyric, as an opponent. I gave it my all, trust me. It may look like I didn't do that many calcs this week, but that's because I wanted to rely on... I didn't want to rely on calcs, I wanted to rely on pure team building of non-calcs, and just make sure I was going full offense. And the defense where it was, which almost really helped with that T-Tar, but the sand chip was kind of too much to matter in the end, so... I was really happy with Culver. I think it was a really good idea. I'm just stunned there was no Solgaleo, so yeah. But yeah, GG's Lyric. That makes us 5-0. I'm very happy. I can't really say much more than that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. And we will see you guys next time.